In the next couple of minutes, I will show you how to analyze memory dump or RAM dump data using Volatility tree. The scenario of this video or demonstration is to analyze Telnet connection data. We will discover the target IP address, the source IP address, and the port number and the target port number. The process related to the Telnet connection, which I mean the process number, the target name, and the username and the password I used to connect to the target machine. You can create the memory dump by your own using FTK Imager or any tool, but before you create the memory dump, make sure that you create the Telnet connection. To create the Telnet connection, you should have another machine to connect to. In my situation, I have Metasploitable 2 to connect to. The password, just type fconfig. The password, not the password, the IP address is 192.168.136.143. Then in my machine, the main machine, just type telnet and the IP address. But let's find our IP address. ipconfig, because it's Windows. And here is the IP address of my machine. That means they are set in the same network. Okay, this is my IP address. Then just telnet to the target machine 192.168.136.14, I think 3. Let's go back to Metasploitable. Yeah, it's 3. Then click enter. It will ask me for the username and the password for the Telnet connection. msfadmin, the username, and the password is exactly the same, msfadmin. Now we are bring working directory. We are in the Metasploitable machine. Okay, fconfig and so on. We are now inside the Metasploitable machine. Remember, anything or any application you run will be loaded to the memory or loaded to the RAM. That means once we run the command, the cmd, it will be loaded to the RAM. Also, any command we type it here in cmd, it will be loaded to the RAM. Now your task to create the memory image, you just need to go to FTK Imager or any other tool. Then you click on File, Capture Memory, and select the destination and create, okay, or capture the memory. You don't need to include the page file for this lab. I'm not going to do this one because already I have done this one in my file here, memory capture. Number 1, I'm going to work with the memory dump Windows 10. Okay. Now let's use Volatility tree to investigate into this case. To use Volatility tree, I'm going to use PowerShell, Windows PowerShell. I'm using Windows right now. I'm not using Linux. Okay, I'm not using Linux. Let me get this down. Volatility tree, and my Volatility tree is installed on desktop, and there is a folder called Volatility tree. Desktop cd Volatility tree 0.1, the version I'm using. Then to run Volatility tree, we need to use Python because it's written in Python. Then just type volatility.py and then specify the file you are going to investigate. As I said, it's RAM number 1 here, and this is the file I'm going to investigate or analyze. Then just paste, and then memory dump. First plugin I'm going to use is NetScan. Then, because it's Windows machine, if you don't know how I know this is Windows machine, you just can go to the previous video. Windows.NetScan. Also, I can pipe it to more just to make sure I can view it page by page, and click enter. This will take a couple of around 1 minute to complete. But what we expect to see, it's like the NetScan. You run the Windows, I expect to find the protocols is used like TCP, UDP, or whatever, the local port, local IP address, foreigner or the destination IP address, destination ports, and the processor ID related to this specific connection, and the state of connection. Is it listening or established or whatever, the owner, and the creation date. All of this we will manage to view just based on this command output. This will take a couple of seconds, I expect, but let me make sure I have typed the command correctly. It's Python volatility, the source of the file. Make sure you have the correct memory dump, then windows.NetScan, and then I pipe it to more. The speed is depend on your machine. I'm using virtual machine, running 2 virtual machine at the same time, and however I have 16 gigabyte of RAM in my computer. Also, you cannot run both commands together. Okay, you cannot run volatility 2 commands for the same file. You cannot do that, okay, because you'll get an error message said that this file is in use. And here is the result. As I said, the protocols, TCP or any other protocol, the local address, from where exactly, local port, which port the source is, the destination address, and the ports for the destination. The state is closed, listening, established, or whatever it is exactly, and the processor ID relate to this connection, the owner who own this this connection, and the creation date. I am interested on, as we said, we are interested on investigating onto Telnet connection. Then you can click more using the space in your keyboard. There is many listening. Let's do more again. And there is closed, but this is not the one I am interested on. Let's do more again. There's nothing I'm interested in right now. Here is it. Okay, it's TCP version 4. The source IP address 192.168.136.140. This is it. Okay, the source IP address. If we do fconfig to your machine, cmd, let me to confirm this one. Fconfig, sorry, not fconfig because we are on Windows. ipconfig. Here is the IP address 192.168.136.140. Okay, 140. And the destination IP is the same as the metasploitable, is 192.168.136.143. And using the destination port, because it's Telnet, we use port 32 and it's established. That means there's a connection. But the important bit for me is the processor ID related to this connection. The processor ID is 7484. Let me write down here 7484. Let me check again. 7484. Yeah, let me write it down there. And the connection using Telnet. Okay, and this when was this connection was, it's on the 4th of September 2022. Now also you can if you need to save the output, you can just write greater than and save it to wherever you want. Okay, and save it, let's say netscan.txt. It will save the result to a text file. Let me check if I have this one. Let me save it here. Okay, let me save it here, but it may take a couple of minutes to generate. I'm not going to do it right now. Try this one and let me know if you managed to export the result to a text file. Okay, in the text file. Let's get to the second level. Let's get to the second level. Now we know we have Telnet connection. We know we have a Telnet connection from the source to destination. Let's find the processes related to Telnet connection. You can use always PSList, like the task manager. If you use task manager, PSList, the same result you get. Okay, PSList. If you click task manager in your computer, and you get the same as this result. Okay, you get the same as this result. It will take a couple of hopefully seconds, and this will allow us to view the active process. I forget to add more, but however, here is it, because we use FTK Imager to create the memory dump. We got the FTK Imager, but let's focus on Telnet. And here is it, the Telnet process, and it's confirmed again. It's the process ID is 7484. The process ID 7484. Let's go up. Yeah, this is the process ID. Okay, and this partner process ID. Then we confirm it that Telnet connection has used process ID of 7484. Let's investigate further more. What if we need to check what was the last command used in this PC? Okay, you just need to write cmdLine. Okay, and I can use string. I can pipe it to select string and Telnet. I think it should be like this. Select string, it's like in Linux operating system is like grep. Okay, it's like grep, but however we use select string here in Windows. It works fine with me. You may have different techniques. Please keep it, write it down in the comments if you use different command to share it with the other. Yeah, here is it. This is the last command. It's telnet.exe 192.168.136.143. Okay, this is the last command written in the cmd. That means this shows us someone has run this command from cmdLine. Okay, let's investigate further. We can dump the process data. Okay, we can dump the data from the process 7484. We use volatility tool as before. We use volatility tool, and then output where we need to extract the memory. Okay, output directory equal to where we need to export it. Let's export it to RAM here. Okay, let's export it to RAM capture. There's nothing right now. Let me just control RAM capture. The PID we tried to dump is PID is 7484, and just type dump. Hopefully it will work if there is no missing space or wrong character. Let's try. If this work, it will dump all data within relate to this process ID 7484, which is Telnet, to this file. Okay, and then we are able to process it. We are able to process it. Okay, here's dumping something. Okay, here's dumping something. Let's see. And here is it. Now we got PID 7484 file. Okay, now all data related to this process has been dumped to this file using the volatility framework windows.memmap plugin. Okay, memory map plugin. It create the file .dmp where with the name of the process ID. The size is 754. I do believe it's big number for just one process. I don't know if there is anything is wrong. Okay, but however, let's try now to inspect this this file. Okay, now we need to inspect this file. We can inspect this file using a string command, as I said. Now we are outside volatility. We are going to inspect this file. Let's open another PowerShell. Another PowerShell. Let me just minimize it for you. Let's open another PowerShell, and I'm going to here. Okay, I'm going to here. cd ls. Here is the file we need to investigate. Okay, this is the file we need to investigate. As I said, there's strings command with option n. If you don't know what mean of option n, I do recommend you to do string and then option n or help. You will get more information about this. Okay, more information about this. But however, this is the n equal 5. That means this is the minimum string length is 5 words. Okay. Then the name of the file, PID 7484.dump, and then I'm going to use, I will pipe the outcomes from this one to select string, because as we said, there is many data with this file. It's 700 megabytes. It's a huge file, but if we use select string and to find the destination IP address 192.168.136.143, this is the destination address for the Telnet server, okay, that we tried to connect to. Also, you can use the context option, context option. You can use it to specify the numbers of line before and after the line that match the patent. Okay, that match the patent. The patent here is 192.168.136.143. Now context, then before that 3 and after 3, and then I will pipe it again to more. Okay, and then pipe it to more to view the data simply. That means we will try to find any string more than 5 within this file and then within this file, if we found any string that 192.168.136.143, it will select it the 3 lines before and 3 lines after. Okay, let me know if you can use another command. Just let me know in the comment below. Maybe you have another command to shorter than this one, having the same result. Let me enter. Okay, let me enter and see what we will get. Let's see what we will get. Let me make this one larger to get more information. As we said, 754 megabytes. It will take some couple of minutes to complete. And what I'm trying to find, I'm trying to find the target machine name, the target username, the target password. Okay, the target password. Remember, because anything loaded to the RAM, it will be decrypted. Okay, it will be in plain text. Yeah, here is the result. Here is the result. Okay, after a couple of minutes, we managed to get some of the result. Yeah, I'm clicking more. That's why I'm getting page by page. Okay, page by page. I'm trying to find any interesting information about the target machine. Okay, about target machine. Yes, this is the Telnet command. We type it. It's straightforward like this. Windows default. We try to find any information that is interesting to us. Try to find with me. Yeah, try to find with me some interesting information. It finished. We have just this page to view. Here is nothing till now. Nothing. Aha, here is it. There's the target machine is metasploitable. This is the target machine we are connecting to. Okay. Let me try to find more information. Telnet, there is no password, isn't it? There is no password yet. But wait for me. Okay. Now we have the metasploitable. This is the machine, the target machine we are connecting to. Then let's try to find metasploitable. Metasploitable itself. Okay. Let's try to find the keyword of metasploitable within the dump. Okay, I mean, rather than looking into the IP address, I'm going to look into the name of the target machine, metasploitable. Okay, metasploitable. I think this is the command. Yeah, again, I will look into 3 lines before, 3 lines after, and click, and this will take exactly the same. It will take a couple of minutes to complete, and rather than looking into the IP address, now we managed to know the name of the target machine, the metasploitable machine, as already we have the target. You may able to get more information if you select 5, or you select maybe 10, but by doing that you'll get many other nonsense information, make your life difficult. Okay. Yeah, here is the result. Okay, here is the result. It's just finished. Let's try now to find some interesting information. Okay, let's try to find some interesting information. This is metasploitable, 3 line before, 3 line after, there is nothing. This metasploitable can at metasploitable, 3 line before, 3 line after, there is nothing. Let's look more. Metasploitable, aha, here is it. MSF admin at metasploitable, and then log in with MSF admin to get started. Here is the username and here is the password. Login with this, the message you get from metasploitable. They mean this is the username and this is the password. Okay, you may get more information. Let me get into it. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. I mean, this is clear. Login with, where is it? I lost it. MSF admin, login with MSF admin, this is the username and this is the password. I'm sure if you go deeper, you get more and more information. Okay, you get more and more information, and this will show us the metasploitable version. It's version 2, it's not 3. I think the last version is 3 as far as I remember, but I'm using version 2. And you will find more information. Any commands you write, anything you do, you will find it you'll find it there. Hopefully this clear that by the end of this demonstration we have managed to recover the name of the target, to recover the IP and the port of the destination and the source, we have recovered the usernames and the password the user used to log in to the machine. Okay, to log in to machine. Thank you very much. Thank you. See you next time.